Hello, Flosstube.
I'm Melina.
I'm Connie.
We're Count Twice.
Stitch once.
Back for
It is Saturday, December 20th. 20th?
21st.
21st.
21st. Calendar's over there.
Yep, 21st. Eek.
Back to share our cross-stitching, or not so much cross-stitching if you're me.
Fun stuff.
Things.
Then we're going to have a whip parade.
So first we're going to start with finishes of Mom's, because Mom is the only one that has any finishes ever between the two of us.
First of all, I will show this. I bought this kit at a Goodwill, and I thought it was in felt embroidery, but it was basically stick-on pieces. So that's for a little kid. Anyway, I put it together and put a hanger on it, and then put some backing felt on it, and then I'm just going to send it to my daughter Alyssa so she can use it for a Christmas ornament. Whoopee, finished. Okay, here's my other finish. Was this tropical Santa, Hawaii Santa, I think is kind of his name.
Yep.
And basically I just finished it into an ornament, so not that exciting,
But cute.
but cute. And then I have Satsuma Streets that I finished. I showed all these last time. I don't have the chart in here.
She passed her stash to me.
I just put some glitter felt on the back of those. And I finished this little Mill Hill kit.
Little cat.
It was supposed to have stars hanging on it, but I couldn't find any stars that I had in my beads.
And I think it's cute anyway.
Whatever. I liked it just without the stars. And then I finished this kit, Praiseworthy Stitches kit, just chillin', that my sister Vicky had given to me. And there it is.
And it turned out really
Finished.
cute.
It was a pain in the butt.
Got like balls in it.
A pain in the butt to finish that thing. But like it turned out cute.
Whee!
But trying to finish that. And then I actually had a start and a finish because we went to stitch night and I took this with me to work on. So I finished part of it one stitch night, and then the next week for stitch night we didn't go because everybody said they weren't going, so we said, well, we'll just stay home then, and then I finished it that night. It was a little kit that I got in Cape May. It didn't have any indication on there of any company name or who designed it or anything else, but I thought it turned out pretty cute. And that's all of my finishes.
Oh, I did have those hauls.
Yes.
All right, we'll talk about what we bought. So today I bought these Mill Hill beads that all are for various mirabilias. Exciting. And this wool fabric, because as another part of our whip, I got a bright idea that we should make felt of trees.
So here's some of our branches.
And here's some of my fringed wool.
Yes, we have 102 branches because we're making the biggest tree, which is 36 inches. So, craziness.
It's my fault. She's going to blame me.
I have 14 more branches to do to wrap, but I still did.
She's way ahead of me because I left it all over here.
Yeah.
So she was working on it without me, but
Yeah.
I've just been fringing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so dusty.
This dusty. Stuff is bad. Okay.
That's all my haul. Well, I have those two same hauls
Yes,
as you do.
she got these hauls from a store we go to here that's called the Treadle. She has mainly fabric, but she does have some cross-stitchy
There's
stuff.
that little witch and those little pumpkins. I bought those too.
This little fall one. And then I also got this ribbon banding because I thought I could make some more of these. And some needles. And then I found this Mill Hill, the Santa Moon. Oh, that was my haul. Woohoo! Didn't have much, just a little bit.
Okay.
But now we can talk about our stitchy kindness that we got.
So we got a Christmas card. We both got one from Lisa and Athena that we met at the Show Me retreat.
Yay.
And they sent a cute little card and a little skein of floss for each of us. And some cute buttons that could become needle minders.
That probably will become needle minders.
And they're really cute. Mine's funny.
I like them.
Thank you guys.
Yes, thank you, Athena and Lisa. That was so nice of you.
Yep.
And then I also got some stitchy kindness from Kathy of To Dye House, and she sent me this beautiful Christmas card and this cute scissor fob. Whoops. With little owls. And has a little owl charm. I love owls.
Perfect.
So it's good. Thank you so much, Kathy. That was so sweet. Then I got a card. Well, Melina and I both got this card from Daylene with her chickens.
Which I love it.
And her stocking she made for chickens.
It's
so
cute.
Thank you so much, Daylene. That was
Thank you.
awesome. And then we both got a card from Felicity, who is Flissy Fish on YouTube, Flosstube.
Yep. I forgot to bring my card, but
And,
I got one too.
She's from Australia, but she's in the United States doing a bunch of vacationing right now. So she sent us a card from when she was in the
Which
United
was really
States.
sweet.
And then I also got stitchy kindness from my sister, who gave me a bunch of. She got a big spool of this chenille from somewhere. I think she got it at a Goodwill store, and just pulled me off a bunch and gave me that. And then she also got 2 of these when she renewed her subscription to Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. So she gave me this one.
That was nice.
I know. That was very nice. Thank you, Vicky. Well, awesome.
To look
Has a
through
bunch
it.
of cute stuff in it. I wish I could stitch right now, but can't.
Because you'll find out she has 80 bajillion whips.
No, I don't have that many. So anyway, that was my stitchy kindness. Thank you, everybody, for
Yes.
stitchy kindness.
The chickens!
I know, isn't that cute? I wish I could stitch that right now.
That's really cute. From Lindy Stitches.
Isn't it adorable?
Okay. Focus.
So that's it. And now we can talk about whips.
So, what do you want to do? Let's do the ones we've actually been working on.
Yes, we'll do the
First.
ones we've been working on first. I'm ready, so I'll start. I have been working pretty much primarily and only on this pretty little Seattle by Satsuma Street, because it's for a friend of mine that's letting us park our car in her driveway for over a month while we were in Alaska, actually for like 2 months. So I am stitching that for her, and phew, gotten a lot done. I was hoping that I could finish this before we leave on our next trip.
You've gotten a ton done though.
I have gotten a ton done, but I don't
And
know.
it looks really cute.
I'm starting on building Mount Rainier right now, so it's coming together. It's over half done, so I would like to finish it before we leave, but since we're leaving December 26th, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Gotta stop working on the tree.
I didn't really want to take it with me on vacation, but
I've been working on my tree skirt and I have made some progress. So this one's almost done except for the house. I had to add on to it. But I finished the 3 cherries so all the cherries are done, and then I've been just doing the same thing as appliquing all these onto the portions where they belong. So it's coming along, but definitely not going to be done by Christmas. I'm having a struggle working on it. I think I just want to be done with it. So But that's what I've been working
A
on.
little more on that one.
Yeah. See, he's getting not done yet.
And then she has a big bow that goes across it.
Yeah, so I'm making some progress. At least there's forward movement on it, which makes my husband happy because he always asks me if I'm ever going to finish it. But I really haven't been cross-stitching. That's all I've worked on. And I haven't been feeling very motivated, so I'm really making a lot of forward motion.
Alrighty.
Whip.
Oh, I
Hooray.
did work on this whip for a little while at stitch night. It is an heirloom Santa, magical Santa. Boop, 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 boop. And that's all I have done so far.
Making progress, though.
Yep, every little bit counts. Bam. That was one whip. Those are all the whips that I've been working on.
Active whips.
My active whips. Well, I did start this. It's not really a cross stitch whip, but it's these snow days bowl fillers. And I started with this one. I just have that ironed on. I don't have it stitched on yet. So I was hoping to get more of these done, but I'm trying to get Pretty Little Seattle done, so I haven't been working on them. But I love them. Mm-hmm. Daylene had one of them done. I think she had this one done. She has the same one, and my sister has all, and I think she doesn't have them all done either. So. Oh well.
Okay.
So, you want
me
to stagger it?
Sure.
Okay.
So I'll start. This is probably my oldest whip because I started doing these when I was just learning how to cross stitch. So this is the dimensions on plastic ornament kit that I bought, and I finished this one already, and I have the middle part of the snow day one done and the arrow for the Santa one done, but not the other pieces. So I do want to finish them, so I'm still counting it as a whip even though I haven't worked on it for a while. Stitching on plastic is really hard on my hands. So
And I forgot to finish.
oh,
This is an FFO. Bing, 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 bing. Ring the bell. Half Faith. I finished it in this pre-made art that was in there. Had like a fox with an arrow or something. And I just put this on sticky board and stuck it in there. So it's finished. Ready to take with me on our trip. To give to my friend who it's for. And that chart will be a future giveaway. But not right now because I'm going to be leaving. So maybe when I get back. And then this whip, I don't have the thing. This whip is from the 80s. This is one of my oldest whips. It's a little sunbonnet girl, and she has a bunch of flowers around her, but it's in a magazine somewhere. Back in my craft room, and I don't know where it is. That's my oldest whip.
we should do like 4 for my
Okay.
one.
Alright, well these whips are, I started for Athena, decided to do the 13 starts for Halloween when I was on our trip, and so I started 3 of them. I don't have much done. This is what they're from. A Haunting We Will Go. It has glow in the dark floss.
There's the non-glow
In the
in the
light.
dark.
So I have 2 of those done, or not done. 2 of them started. This is one, and this another one, and then the other one I had
Oh, it's on here.
is on. Yeah, that little bitty pumpkin. So those are whips. I have lots to go on those. Yeah, and they have. Look at all that floss. Oh my gosh. Halloween. That's gonna be a while. Then I have another Halloween start from Athena's 13 Starts for Halloween, which is in Italian, but it says 6 Halloween
pin.
characters or
Halloween
something like
pin
that.
keeps is what they are.
Yeah.
That's the name of them.
And then this is which one is it? This Ghost. And that's how much I have done. And it is on 32 count Murky from Picture This Plus, I think.
Yep.
I have a ways to go on that one also.
So my next whip is, I lost my needle minder off of it, is Nora Corbett, Letters for Mermaids. This is G as in girl. The next one I'm working on, and this is how far I am. I've stalled out on it because I have a counting error somewhere in there and I couldn't figure it out, and I was like, screw this, and put it away, and now it's worked on it since I know there's, so I gotta sit down and figure out where I miscounted. It's somewhere in this tail stuff I was doing. And then this one won't take that much longer to finish once I figure that out, because it was going pretty quickly. But you know how it is when you get an error and you're kind of over it.
My next one is Cat Lessons for People by Lizzie Kate. And this one is about that much. Not much. I wish that one was done, but and it is on whatever count, 32 count. Some type of natural linen, I'm not real sure. It doesn't have a tag. Sorry about all my zipping and unzipping, but I'm not taking all these out, having them all over the place, so bear with me. The next one is Henpeck by Plum Street Samplers. And I have this much done. I really want to work on this, but not enough time in the day.
She wants to work on everything.
Slow stitchy. Slow stitchy.
So my next one is Long Dog Samplers, and I didn't bring the cover sheet, but that's the picture of it. I'm stitching this on 32 count, like off-white from MCG Textiles, which I have found to be just fine for this project. I know some people have had issues with it not being square, but I haven't run into that yet, but that's where I'm at. So like, I'm like, oh, so much, and then I look at the picture and I'm like, it's barely even started. But pretty so far.
And I have Minerva by Kathy Barrick. This was actually in my bag at the Show Me retreat that they did a bunch of gift bags and had designer stuff that people liked, and since I liked Halloween and stuff, this was in there, so Melina and I found it so we could stitch it, and I have this much done. And this is on Jobelin Babbling Brook, 28 count. This was also one of my 13 starts for Halloween. Thank you, Athena, for giving me all these starts and whips.
Was that genuine?
Well, I want to do them all, but I didn't really want to quit working on any of them because I love them. And this one is in my bag I got at the retreat from Robbie. Thank you so much, Robbie. This is Mill Hill Winter Cheer Peppermint Tweet.
Tweet, tweet.
And have not very much done at all on that one. This was in my Christmas stitching in July. whip. I want to try to finish a lot of these whips when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, your mill hill ones too
Yes.
should be good ones to do
Yeah.
that with.
And then I have this Frosty Weather, my Blackberry Lane Designs. Oh, so cute. This is on 32 counts, Weigart Belfast linen, misty blue with white dots. And look at those little teeny bunnies that are 1/1. They're so cute. I'm really liking working on that. I didn't want to quit, but too much stuff. Let's see. Okay, these guys. These are in my Christmas Stitching in July starts. Angel, church angel. That's all much I have done. This one is Santa angel. More done on that one. And they come in a kit with all the stuff to finish. You have to make
You
your
got
own
those
face.
at the thrift store, right?
Yeah, I had some other ones that I already stitched from a long time ago, so. Those were from Christmas Stitching in July, if I didn't say that. There's another one from Christmas Stitching in July, and
It's
I
a good time of year.
should be able to finish this one, because I'm only doing this guy here. But I don't have very much done. I don't have that much done.
Nah, we'll be quick once you get started on it though.
Yeah,
Cute.
because basically you just do the hat
And
and
you
the
gotta
face.
put
And then this is just batting or wool or whatever you want to use for it.
put its little facey on there.
Yep. So that one shouldn't take too long.
Okay, so my next whip is from Rosewood Manor, Crowns of the Kingdom. I love this project, but I really don't like this. I like the color, but I don't like this fabric. It's like one of those real loosey-goosey linens that's just, it's hard to stitch on with the Petite Treasure braid. So that's where I'm at on this one. I need to take it out of here and not leave it folded all the time. It probably will never unfold.
Hang it up.
So I think this might be a good option to try to put onto like a rolling frame or something if I ever get one, because it might make it easier for me to stitch on
I
it.
should give you this one.
Yeah. So, but alas, someday I'll work on it again.
Here's another one of my whips from 13 Starts for Halloween. Mr. Bones. I only have this much done, but he also has parts of him that glow in the dark, so he's fun. I feel like I should finish this and send it to Kathy of To Dye House, because I gave her Mrs. Bones when I met up with her. I should send her Mr. Bones. Well, maybe if I ever get it done, I might do that. And let's see, here's another Christmas Stitching in July whip, which is National Park Santa, Yosemite Santa, Mill Hill. And that's how much I have done on him. Hashtag ankles. As Melina would say.
All you like to work on is the ankles. So my next
I
one,
gotta leave here shortly.
yeah, is ink circles, turtles all the way down. And this one, I am converting the shell colors to hand dyed. So here's where I'm at on these. I have all my hand dyes picked out for it all the way, but I just gotta, this one would finish quick if I just worked on it.
That's so pretty.
So,
My next one is Grand Canyon Santa by Mill Hill. And I don't hardly have anything left.
more ankles.
More ankles.
Well, not even one ankle.
One ankle. But that will be a while, because all this Like these things are intense.
Yeah,
Even though
they're pretty,
small,
though.
but so many color changes. Crazy.
Crazy.
And let's see, this one I got when we were at in Utah at Bryce Canyon, I believe. Tree of Life 2, Southwest Decoratives. And that's all I have done. Long ways to go on that one. Alyssa thought that one was dumb. I liked it, and it looks just like Bryce Canyon.
Okay, I'm gonna edit right here. Do you want to show a couple more and then we can pick it up later?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I will have, next I have Plum Street Samplers, Miss Bingley's Library.
Zoom in.
And I have so much done.
Miss Bingley.
Miss Bingley, with her cup of coffee.
Standing on a chimney.
Standing on a chimney. Yes, I got her ankles done. They're like one stitch. I have a ways to go on that. The whole house and the roof and oh my lord. Someday. That one I'm making for my daughter Alyssa because she is a school librarian in North Carolina. Next, I have Sweet Honey by Little Leaf Designs. And I would be farther along on that, but I messed up my counting and put stuff in the wrong spot, so I had to rip it out. So then I had to stop because I was working on something else. Hey.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right, let's see. One more. This one I really want to get done, but this is Christmas Stitching in July. Snow Globe Gingerbread House. And that's how far I got on there. That'll be a good one to take with me on our trip.
Yep.
I'm taking them all on the trip.
Take them all.
35 whips. My next whip is Halloween Rules by Lizzie Kate. Everybody should know what that looks like.
Yep.
And
It's on
that's
32 count Meyer from Pictures Plus.
You, Mina?
I'm psychic.
She's psychotic. And that's how much I have done on that. I love it.
Whew, it was boring.
I'm boring someone.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, here's another one of my oldest whips. I went and dug it out. It is from this John James Audubon Birdkin Cross Stitch by Judy Thompson.
Same people who does John James Needles.
I know. Oh no. But anyway, this was the one that I was doing, Morning Dove. And I was going to do it, charts on this page.
Oh.
I was going to do this for my mother-in-law because she loved birds. And that was as far as I got on that one.
Excuse
It
me.
goes this way, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I lost the page now.
It doesn't matter. This is from the 80s. Oh, it goes sideways.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's that one. I don't know if I'll ever finish that or not. Let's be realistic here. Don't know that's really my style anymore. And I wasn't making it for me anyway, but I've got all of the floss, which is Danish flower thread. And I still have it, so I might finish it, maybe. Come here. Maybe. This one. Is Shepherd's Bush. I got this in a little kit. Warm Heart. And it's a funky little snowman. I love him. I need to finish this.
He
It
is
shouldn't
cute.
take too long. That's how much I have done. So, that shouldn't take that long to finish him. Oh well, maybe I can finish it while I'm on the road.
While you're traveling.
Then I have in my Judy Starkey bag. I have Bobbing for Pumpkins. I can't stop yawning.
It's not you, it's me.
And me.
All that cutting made me
I
tired.
know. And I have this one. That much done. Ankles. I thought I usually
Go
start.
this way.
I thought I usually started in the upper left corner, but it looks like I start in the bottom.
You do start in the bottom because you always have ankles done before anything else.
Well, that one I started on the bottom because
The grass.
counting all that grass. That's why I started on the bottom of that one. Figured it was a good base to go from.
Yep.
And this one, I think, was one of my 13 starts of Halloween. Barbara Anna. Witch Cat.
What's going on over there?
Detached down, Witch Cat. I'm changing up most of the colors on that, but that's my little start. And I went old school and did masking tape on my edges.
Wonker one for everybody.
Hey, old school works. That's in my lovely Amazon bag.
That's what all mine are in.
Oh yes, and then my heirloom Santas. That was my Christmas stitching in July. All three of these Santas. They're in there somewhere.
I got fuzz in my face.
Père Noel is this one, which is this guy. This one is Santa Claus, which is this guy. Ankles. And
I got it.
Oh, and that's the other one, which is this one, and it is.
Elfie legging Santa.
I don't remember the name of that one.
I made a name up for you.
Père Noel.
It's not that big of a deal.
Oh well, it's in there. It was all in this kit. The only thing about that kit, it didn't have any of the floss because I got it at a thrift store, and so I just had to make up my own floss. Tried to get close to the picture, but
I think it's fine.
and this in a funky something came in this bag, and I put those in because I ran out of project bags. Oh, and this one I really want to finish, but Yuletide Shanty by Plum Street Samplers.
Covering myself up while you're talking.
That's those yawns. For the yawns. And this is how much I have done of it. That's so cute. I really want to finish it.
It's gonna be really cute.
That big white whale might take me a while.
He's a little white whale on the go.
So much fun. I love that one.
My next whip is Sunrise by Rosewood Manor. I'm using all called for stuff. I started this one for one of my somethings. I can't remember.
Magical
now.
stitches.
Probably. So that's all I have done on that one. Not a ton, but a little bit.
A little bit better than this one. I started for Melina because she needed to stitch on something pink, her magical stitches, but she didn't want to start it. So I started it, and that is the only reason it is a whip for me. And that is how much I have done.
And I didn't work on
Part
it.
of the tree. And then she found one of her own things for pink stitching. It is on 28 Count Lugana Mercedes.
She's not that sad it started though.
Huh?
You're not that sad that it
No, I
started.
really want to finish that one too. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I have all of this. I have all of them. I wasn't going to stitch them all together. I was going to stitch them separate.
Yeah.
Since I have a little thing to put them in already. Someday I will get them done.
So really it's a good thing I made her start it.
Then I got this from a giveaway. And it is Frankie the Sausage Dog. And it was from a magazine. And that's how much I have done.
It's the wrong side.
I see my own lovely back. Not much, but I really don't know that they gave you enough fabric to finish that thing with. But, oh well,
You'll figure it out.
someday that might get done. But it was cute. Get down there, only have a couple more.
I can't wake up.
Better show one of yours, I'll
Oh.
have a couple more.
Oh crap, not this one. I need to find the picture again. Dad made me close everything on my phone. Okay, this is Glendon Place Plum Pudding. I bought this while I was at the Show Me retreat. Doing it on sparkly white, and what I have done so far looks like a pot leaf. That's all.
That's funny.
But I'm using all the silks, and it's lovely to stitch on this.
Then I have Coffee Quaker, Part 2, by Heartstring Samplery, and it is on 40 Count, Starred Hollow, by R&R, and that is all I have done. I really want to work on that too. It's fun to work on.
Get to work on all this stuff. That's what you get when you have too many whips.
I guess so. But then people started making all these things like Christmas stitching in July and 13 starts for Halloween. But no, I don't have as many whips as some people. And my last whip, the last whip
Crap, I need to catch up, but I gotta find this picture.
is Waxing Moon Designs Winter House Trio. And I have winter done. I'm working on Windy, I believe. That's Melina's dog, Faye.
So cute.
Oh no, I don't have, I'm working on winter. I have windy done. So there's what I have done on that. Oh, and I did start snowy also. That's what I have done on the snowy. And then that is windy. It's finished.
Is that all?
That's all.
Okay. My next one is Old World Floral by Marie Barber. It's from Cross Stitch magazine. What's the name of that magazine?
Cross stitch and country.
No, I can't
Just
remember.
cross stitch.
Just whatever. I bought the DVD. It's from that.
Oh yeah.
Here's my progress. I love this. Bird is on 40 count. And it's very wrinkly. I need to iron it or something. But it's pretty. Then my next whip you've seen a million times, called Sunset by Rosewood Manor.
Oh, so beautiful.
Someday I might finish it. This is my closest bit, my big project that's closest to a finish.
Yes, it is. So pretty.
So,
She's there.
yep. Seems like it should be more than that, but it's not. And then I started this for Sarah the Backward Stitcher's birthday salve. So her birthday's in November and she loves pumpkins, and I'm doing the different middle pumpkin without the face. So it's got leaves on it, so that's where I'm at on that. This is also on 40 count. Loving it. Stitching with one strand. And then I started this Long Dog Samplers, the Black House, because I saw a model of it in the Inspired Needle that they stitched on 36 count. It was so cute, and the colors look way prettier in person. But I am doing it on 46 count fabric that we got from the retreat, so that's where I'm at so far on that one.
So pretty.
And it's so little.
So pretty.
There's my hand for size. So it's gonna be cute when it's finished. It's going pretty fast really when I was working on it, but. And my memorabilia is moonflowers. And I have a thread sticking out of here. That's where I'm at on her.
You're almost done.
Yeah, right. I want to start working on her again because I have so many other mirrors that I want to start. And so, but the stitching on this two-handed is, I'm slow at it, and this dark fabric is making me even more slow. So it's just slow all around.
Slow going.
But she's pretty. That's all my whips. I have 12 compared to Mom's
30,
5.
37 or 35, something like
A lot.
that. But I will get some done on my trip,
I might get some done someday.
and hopefully I will get pretty little Seattle done before we leave, but I don't know about it.
Maybe not before you leave. But you'll get it done before you need to.
Oh, yeah, definitely before I need to.
You're
I just
on
didn't
path.
really want to take it with me.
Well, you could leave it. Come back to it when you get home in March.
Then I'll be like, I'd rather do something else.
Yeah, you won't have a choice.
True.
I'll take away all your other whips.
Once I gotta get it finished. Okay, so,
Are you gonna?
like framed, or I don't know how I'm gonna finish it, but we'll see.
Well, that
Remains to be
that's
seen.
all our whips and
Yep, that's all our
All our crap.
whips, all our stuff, all our haul, finishes, everything.
well, we have our giveaway results from our last video.
For our 1-year floss anniversary and 500 subscribers. So we are doing an old school because we didn't have that many, so we just have cups. This is the one for home, which was the shepherd's bush.
This side.
And the winner, do. Cheryl. My sister Cheryl. I know where you live. You're the big winner of home.
Next we'll do
Lemon. Lemon
so
tree.
this is this full kit of everything. And this is gonna go to Karen Austin.
Karen, you're the good winner of lemon.
So if you want to email us your address,
Well, we'll comment on your comment.
our email is counttwicestitchones@gmail.com. Also. Okay. Next.
Next is
Let's do the truck one.
truck. This was a kit that I got from Galleria. Needle Bling Designs. It has all stuff in the back. So the big winner. Y Attack 06.
Kim.
We will comment on your comment and get a hold of us. So that was truck.
Yeah. So if we draw your name for any more, we'll just redraw.
Okay. All right.
So next we're gonna do green. The Lizzie Kate set. It's got all the buttons in it and all the charts. And Kitty T is the winner of that one.
Kitty.
You win this one.
Yay. Then the next one is for neighborhood. A lot of you wanted neighborhood.
That's this Little House Needleworks one.
So we'll see who wins the neighborhood. 5 foot runt. You win neighborhood. Whoops. We will comment on your comment.
That is all.
That's the end of our giveaway.
Thanks for entering.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say one more thing, but I forgot. This is my notebook that has a bunch of pictures of my family on it that I keep in all of my finishes. So I started out on January 9th of 2019. I finished a Valentine bird by Heart and Hand. That was my first finish of the year, and I finished 54 things in the month, in the year of 2019.
It might be 55.
Might be, but I was kind of excited about the fact that I finished that many things. Although
pretty
most
good.
of them were small things, like, you know, Mill
Ornaments.
Hills or
These.
Satsuma Street or something like that. But
That's still, I mean, even some of these
most
Mill
of
Hills,
them are fully
that's still a
finished.
lot of stitching.
Yeah. So I was happy with that. I thought I did pretty good. Anyway, just want to say that.
I don't know because I didn't bring it, but I've maybe finished 4 things, maybe 5. Probably 5.
That's good. Because all your stuff's big.
Mm-hmm.
All my stuff's little, so I finish a lot.
Yeah.
Like that one thing I finished in one day, that one
That
ornament,
cat one.
Not that cat, but I could have probably finished it in one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that kind of stuff is easy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I gotta start liking smaller projects.
Yep. So anyway, we would like to say happy holidays to everyone and hope you're doing well. And we will see you in 2020. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to everyone who entered our giveaway. And when I get back, we're going to have another giveaway. Or 2 or 3 or 4. So Anyway, I might be finding some stuff on my trip that I think would make a good giveaway. So hopefully everyone's doing well, and we will see you in 2020.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.